For most players, the road to the NBA began in small, quaint gymnasiums like this, whose floors needed a little polish, whose walls needed a little paint, but where love and passion for the game were in abundance. Rod Strickland, who had a wonderful NBA career, began his career right here at the Church of the Intercession in Harlem, USA. And I bet you LeBron James and Kobe Bryant spent a lot of afternoons at gymnasiums just like this. Now they're big NBA stars, and they're on a collision course to meet in the NBA Finals. Joining us is Allan Houston, no stranger to the NBA playoffs, and a prolific scorer with the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks. I had a joke with you when we first started talking about this, oh, this is going to be an old school gym now, Allan, but I know that you probably never played in the old school gyms, but does this gym kind of feel familiar to you?
We used to have a league at the Walnut Street Baptist Church back in the west end of Louisville. And this is what it was like. You know, we actually had two rims.
We got a portable rim. We can pull it out for you if you like. All right, let's talk about specifics. We're getting ready to get to the playoff season. Most people are hoping or thinking that you're going to have LeBron and a Kobe showdown. Yeah. Talk a little bit about, let's talk about Kobe. He's an intriguing guy. You've had some experience against him.
Unfortunately.
Talk about, you've had some firsthand experience about him. What makes Kobe Bryant Kobe Bryant?
I think a lot of things. The first thing that stands out in my mind is the things that make the greatest athletes or people in their field. They're so zoned in mentally. People say we don't tap into our brain power, but those guys challenge themselves mentally. And I think when you look at professional sports, you know, everybody's gifted, everybody's talented, but it's those people who really zone in and focus almost to an extreme level that become the best. I think that's one of the things that consistently makes him so great is his mental focus. I think the other thing, in my opinion, is his footwork. If you put guard him, there's not a lot of things he can't do. I mean, he can go 2 dribbles, he can go 1 dribble, he can jab step, he pump fakes, he can spin. He has so many moves. And so one of the things that even in the playoffs that you try to do, you try to say, I'm going to put him in an uncomfortable position. And that's not, you can't do that a lot with him because he's going to go the way you don't want him to, and he's still going to be effective.
Could you show us that? I mean, just when you talk about footwork.
Well, one of the things that, you know, if you're guarding me, most of the time in the playoffs, what a team would do is, all right, we're going to force him to help. Right. And so let's say you're on playing me, and let's say you're on this side of me, and you're going to force me to help.
I want you to go there.
Right. You want me to go there. Right. He'll still find a way, whether he makes 1 dribble and then pops back like this to create space, or he may take 1 dribble, spin, and then he may still go up. So most players will survey the defense and say, where can I get an open gap? Right. Well, someone like Kobe's so good, he's saying, I don't need an open gap. All I need is some space to get a shot off. And he works at those things. Great players work at those things.
Well, can you still shoot? Can you do it eyes closed?
Eyes closed? All right.
His eyes were closed. Eyes were closed.
Did it go in?
It went in.
I don't like to hear a lot of rim.
Well, see, this is old school. You're going to hear a little rattle.
Right,